Well, alright. Welcome to another one about my Stump's World of Tanks Xbox 360 replays. Today, we are not platooned up. We are in the IS-7. We are on Siegfried Line War, and we're on Assault, which I hate Assault, but hey, you know, it is what it is. On my team is a subscriber, Red Wing 81. Not that I knew he was on there, but at first, I didn't realize it until a few minutes into the game, but hey. That's because I'm old and slow. Old and slow is the way to go. Yeah, that's me, old and slow. Sometimes it's good. Other times like this, not so good. But we're in the IS-7, we're at a tier 10 game, and a very light tier 10. This was recorded last night, which was Friday night, when the servers were all messed up. Well, not the servers, but Xbox 360 in general. And it was almost impossible to get on. I kept on just trying to log on over and over again, and eventually it went, so I'm going to try to do a snapshot on him, and of course it misses because he's moving. I didn't expect it to go, but, you know, hey. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Sometimes Stalin will help you with those shots. He must have been sleeping at this point, or he couldn't log on. Yeah. We're going to push over here. Like I said, it's a very light tier 10. I think 2 tier 10s on each team. There wasn't very many players online. So, if you wanted to play in a tier 10 game, this was a good time to do it last night. I'm going to push up. See a Tiger 2. How you doing, Tiger? You're doing 530 worse right now than you were 3 seconds ago. And pretty soon, you're going to be doing even worse than that. I'm going to come back up and take another shot at him. He does a little bit of damage to me and hits my track, but I think I got the best of him there. And this shot right here, of course, should kill him. If I get a normal roll, and of course I get the lowest possible freaking roll I could possibly get almost, and leave him with 10 health or something. Because this is World of Tanks. Stupid. I won't go off on a rant on it though, but he should be dead. But whatever. I'm going to come up, bad shot right there on the Carnarvon. But with the IS-7, the position I'm in, it makes it a little hard because I got to come way up to get a shot off. And if you know where to shoot me, you can take my driver out. So I'm going to repair him, fix him, see if I can get a shot over here. That Carnarvon's still sitting right there, and I'm like, well, again, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So we're going to keep an eye on him here. Worried about them tanks to my right, putting some into the side of me, but they don't down over the hill over there, so I'm still sitting here looking at that Carnarvon thinking, yeah, okay, screw it. Go up there and wiggle, hoping he took a shot, but he didn't. Back up and make sure nothing's looking at me from over there. This Carnarvon driver has to be the luckiest driver, because right there I didn't do any damage, of course. And right there, he kills my driver again. Yeah, and that was just a snapshot pretty much too. He was backing up, and so at that point in the game I'm pretty pissed. You know, I should have killed the Tiger 2. This guy's taking my driver out twice. Once on just a snapshot. I bounced off him twice, which that one right there, yeah, that's the third bounce. Well, 2 was a bounce and 1 was a no damage shot. And then, you know, kind of like that shot right there, it was on his turret. I understand why that one bounced. The other one on the side, okay, I understand that he hit the track and he was at an angle and it bounced. The one in the middle there, that you did a lot of damage or whatever it said, and didn't do any damage to him. That was just bull crap. Should have went through. Still worried about that AMX over there, but he's got trouble of his own. He can't see me yet. Panther 2 up there. And I'm waiting for the Carnarvon to come back down. But it looks like he went out of dodge. He didn't want any more part of this. I don't know why, because he was winning it, because World of Tanks, you know. I'm going to push up here. Take one in the side right there from a Leopard. But I pretty much got the best of that showdown. And the Death Star shows up in front of me. Bounces, I think, sounded like off the E-75 beside me, who does absolutely nothing this game. I had that shot and he turned just at the right time. I think it would have gone through if he hadn't spun and gave me more of an angle. Now, here you'll see me, I'm wiggling my turret, because he can only shoot at my turret. And if I'm sitting here wiggling it, it's harder for him to go through. 479, can we get a shot on the Panther? No, not loaded. The Death Star fired again, so I'm going after him. And I take one in the side again from that little bastard. But I'm worried about the Death Star. And I bounce off his lower plate. Bullshit. From this distance. 100% bullshit. But the Leopard still keeps on poking his head out there, so, you know something? We ain't rid of you, so you can't hit me in the back again. And instead of coming back at the Death Star, I'm going to go around him. That's my theory here. But the Death Star makes a fatal mistake right here. And he really does. I see my sixth sense is going off. I know it's him. And he takes out the E-75 instead of me. That was just dumb. He had the back of me. Why would you shoot at the E-75? But again, I bounce off his turret, which I've gone through the turrets of the Death Stars so many times, it's pathetic with less guns than this. And this shot right here is 100% my fault. I'm down, I should have shot, and it bounced up, and I did. My fault completely. He tracks me, which he must be pissed right at that point. But I repair it all, put a big shot into the side of his turret, and there's Redwind. He finishes him off. Redwind, excuse me. Takes one in the ass for it. I try to return the fire really quick, but I wasn't quick enough. Yeah, Redwind is he's been a subscriber and been on my, at least I think he's a subscriber, pretty sure of it. He's on my friends list. Been on my friends list for a while. Used to play a little bit with him, platoon up once in a while, but haven't done it lately. Haven't seen him on that much actually. He gets 613 knocked out of him and is almost killed. I'm trying to move up to help him. Ooh, here we go, Yag Tiger, yes. And he takes out the Panther, and I take a big chunk out of the Yag Tiger. And this right here, I think, is another piece of bullshit. Just 100% bullshit. I should have had the kill right there, and it missed by a centimeter. I'm not going to miss right here, but Redwind or someone else finishes him off, actually. Captain Kaboom finishes him off. I should have had the kill. I mean, I know it was a little bit of a iffy shot, but I was close enough that it should have went pretty much straight. And there's our enemy artillery. We're going to throw a snapshot there. And Stalin, because he screwed me out of a couple shots, helps me on that one. And now it's 4-on-1. And Redwind is almost dead. He's on 5 kills, though. He's had a really good game. The T-71. If that T-71 gets behind us, it can be a problem, especially for me with the little health I have. 630, he can take me out. And with my turret traverse speed, he can go around me like nothing. He takes out one of my teammates, so now it's 3-on-1. And Redwind is almost dead, so he's a one-shot if the T-71 penetrates. You know. And I was going to go help him, I was going to go back him up, but I can't snipe with this tank. You can't do it, so I decide to head to the cap to make the T-71 come out this way. And I believe a teammate there is, attention, 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 attention. That's where I'm headed. I'll make the T-71 come after us. And maybe Redwind will get him here. But there's only 48 seconds, and he gets taken out. So that's what happens with T-71 sometimes. I was in a game once on here. I don't remember what tank I was in. I think it was the IS-8. And it was 3 of us left with one T-71, and he finished us all off. Of course, we were all on low health, but he just run around us. Shoot, shoot, run around, shoot, shoot. And right here, the guy in front of me, I'm watching that corner thinking, maybe The T-71 would loop back around because we know he's on that side of the map. Bazooka says, you know, hey, look back that way, and I tend to agree. He probably will come around the back, and there he is. Takes a shot at me and misses, and Stalin helps me out again to finish the game off before it caps. We would have lost. The time would have run out. We wouldn't have got the cap in time. If that was that T-71, I think I would have just held back, because I don't think we would have won. We didn't have enough time, because you got, what, 5 seconds after the cap gets down. We didn't have that. We had 2 seconds, so if he had just stayed put, I think he would have won the game. End up with 93,057 silver, 80% mastery badge, 4,800 XP with a multiplier, 3 kills. I was heavily into my premium because I carry an even amount of premium and regular ammo in this tank, and I usually don't fire this many shots. I really usually don't fire my whole loadout of ammo, and I was getting close. You know, I ended up spending 45,000 in ammo. I was well into my premium shots. I ended up with 52.55 for damage dealt with 3 kills. Red Wine up there and his object 263. Come in first place with 6,100 damage and 5 kills. Good job to him. I shot 21 shots. 21 shots in IS-7. Swallow that for a minute. Goodness. That's a lot of shots for an IS-7. 17 hits, 13 penetrations. Of course, we did last to the very last seconds of the game, so, took 1,500 in damage, dealt out 5,200. The game was worth it. Good enough game. IS-7, I do like it. Much better than the IS-8. So if any of you people are struggling through the IS-8, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a pot of gold. The IS-7 is a good tank. So just either free XP buy that piece of shit you're on, or just hold on, because it's a good enough tank to wait for. It's good enough to keep playing the IS. Don't give up on the IS-8 because you're frustrated. Either free XP past it if you can, or struggle through it till you get to the IS-7, because the IS-7's worth it. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, tell me what I did right and tell me what I did wrong, and remember, when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.